Gotta connect there, buddy boy. Jiminy crickets. Okay. I'm connected. Same day, 15,000 o'clock. Just 3 p.m. Sir, I have bad news. We contacted the Republican Army about the group we apprehended, but they're unconvinced that they were responsible. I can't say that I blame them. Sounds as though they sustained far greater damage than we did. Still, does that mean the Republican Army is preparing to attack? Unfortunately so. I believe one of their armored airborne divisions has completed battle preparations. At this rate, an armed conflict may be inevitable. No. If only we'd find a way to negotiate with them. You managed to get anything out of those guys you captured? Like who that guy in the glasses who ran off was? No, we know they were paid very well, but we're kept largely in the dark about their client and his objectives. By the way, who the fuck are you? Oh, me? Yeah, just who are you anyway? That man in the glasses called you one of the children. I also remember something about a silver puppeteer and a white rabbit or something like that. Very suspicious. Now. What to do? I'm not really supposed to tell anyone about my affiliation. Your what? Affiliation? Wait, are you? You're probably dead on. Yay, you finally came. I thought you were never going to show up, Lecter. Sorry. I had some things to take over in Crespel. Starting out an office for that scary people? Yeah, pretty much. Who are you? Setting aside the lack of a uniform, I'm assuming you're also a member of the military. That's correct, sir. I'm Captain Lecter Arundel of the Imperial Intelligence Division. I've come to assume responsibility for the negotiations with the Republican Army. What? The Intelligence Division? So you must be, so you're Captain Lecter. If what I've heard is true, it sounds like the situation will be in good hands. The negotiations with the Republican government are already underway. It'll be in all our best interest to avoid unnecessary conflict, especially with the trade conference only 2 months away. His Excellency the Chancellor is of the same opinion. I see. I should have known the Blood and Iron Chancellor's name would surface sooner or later. So that's the stance of the Reformist faction's leader. His face might make you wake up in a cold sweat, but he's pretty for an old guy. He's pretty fun for an old guy, huh? Anyway, just leave this to us. We'll have it sorted out in no time. Sounds like you've been taking good care of this little pipsqueak for us, too. Cheers, guys. Oh, I'm not a pipsqueak. Oh well, bye-bye, everyone. It was fun getting to know you all. I hope we can see each other again sometime. Hold on. Wait a... Well, there they go. Isn't the Intelligence Division the branch of the Imperial Army responsible for gathering and processing information? They're not as upright as their name might suggest. They deal more in espionage than intelligence gathering. The Provisional Armies fear them as much as they do the Railway Military Police. Figured as much. I just can't believe a child like her is part of the army. I see. So she's one of the Iron Bloods. Sir? That's quite an imposing name. The Iron Bloods are said to be a group of youths with high intelligence and special abilities taken in by the Chancellor. They work with the Intelligence Division in the Railway Military Police, but they answer to him, or so the rumors go. I wouldn't have dreamed their ranks ran quite as young as that girl looked, though. Hey, Switch. I was prepping to go to work. She hardly seems suited to life in a military squad. Yeah, there's something that did not feel right about it. Still, it looks like we may be able to avoid a war with Calvert. Are you serious? There are many rumors about that Captain Lecter, Scarecrow as he's known by some. I've given this understanding he succeeded in almost every unofficial negotiation he's undertaken, and if even the Chancellor himself is taking action, success seems almost guaranteed. 3rd Armored Division, stand down to Alert Level 2. All airships currently on patrol are to return to Center Gate at once. Yes, sir. Lame, I thought you loved work. I thought working was your favorite thing to do. You always talk about how much you're like, I love work. I'm pretty sure that's you. Honestly, a little bit. I don't know why wigs are so itchy. I mean, that's true. Having any job is better than none. If you're like hard up for cash. But, I don't know. Some people figure it out. Same day, 7 p.m. Damn, hitting him with a sweetie.
Precisely on time.
Comrade G, you've done well.
Comrade C.
Comrade D's nuts. God damn it.
Wasn't expecting you to come all this way.
Fucking shit.
A leader has to make sure all the gears are moving as they should. It sounds like the plan was a resounding success.
There's gotta already be. Just in the middle of a war, be like, God damn, all these men are so cute.
Keep your pity to yourself. Our aim was to stir up a conflict with the Republic that would force him to let his guard down.
The Switch Howard story.
To that end, this wretched state of affairs could hardly be called a success.
And yet, even this outcome will work to our advantage in the days ahead. After all, we demonstrated that he faces the risk of his ranks being divided without warning at any time. And neither the Icy Maiden nor Scarecrow can hope to outwit us.
Well,
You have a point.
I was gonna say something, but it'd been a little too sad, so I won't say it.
We should begin making preparations for the next step of our plan.
Yeah, Fade.
The time has finally come to present ourselves on the world stage.
That's the spirit.
Ooh, boy. At least all's well that ends well, right? Everyone in Group A is safe, and we narrowly avoided war with Calvard. Though I can't say I was expecting the intelligence division to show up when they did. A jet black airship. Probably one of Reinford's latest models. The military uses them for reconnaissance. The nobles and the rich just use them for fun. But as for how they
Excuse me.
got one... You wouldn't happen to know anything, would you?
The maid.
You really are a sharp one, Lady Sarah. It's almost troubling. I'm impressed that you could tell I was there.
I'm pretty sure you let me have that one. I felt a familiar sensation, though, just for a second. Makes me think back to this one time, 2 years ago.
2 years ago, you say?
Never mind. But you really don't know then. Where that airship came from?
I'm afraid not. I checked the Rhineford Group's manufacturing records and couldn't find a trace. At least not in the official files.
Sounds like Rhineford has its own issues to deal with. Well, let's put that aside for now. I'm on my way to the settlement. What are you planning to do?
Well, I would like to give my regards to Master Gwen, so I would like to accompany you if that's all right. I can hardly wait to see the look on Lady Elisa's face when I show up.
Sometimes I actually feel bad for that girl.
The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold. Thank you all for everything. I'm so grateful for the kindness you've shown us. I'll never forget all the things I've seen and learned here. And I really thought I've gained something truly valuable. I makes my hip bleed it. Boy, you're really useless. Oh, go on there, Lily, don't cry. Lily, do not like me all you done. And we like as well. It was a pleasure meeting you. I'll return again. I'll return again when I have the opportunity. Until then, you gotta take care of everyone here for me, Toma. Leave it to me. Elisa, Emma, thank you so much. It was great getting to know you. I hope we'll have another chance to discuss sweets and fashion again someday. Thank you again for the wonderful tea recipe. It may take me a while, but I hope that one day I'd be able to make it as warm and aromatic as you do. I know you'll be able to do it. Oh, it seems as it's quite the experience for them. Indeed, it does. Still, Sharon's as attractive as ever. Or wait, no, that's not his voice. Still, Sharon's as attractive. Wait, no, that's. Still, Sharon's as attractive as ever. But you're quite the bodacious beauty yourself, instructor. Oh my, aren't you the charmer? If only you were a little younger, you'd be just my type. Instructor! And grandfather, at least try to be serious this once. Sorry, can't help myself sometimes. Anyway, to be serious for a moment here. It would seem you made a discovery of your own. Yes, I think I finally understand why you left the Rhineford Company when you did. Is that so? You've been with me ever since I was a child, so I think I know as well as anyone how much you've given to the company. Because of that, it was even harder for me to understand why you would just turn your back and let Mother take over. Now I think I finally understand. You left because you truly loved the Rhineford Company, didn't you? Precisely! Since the Orbital Revolution, the Rhineford Company has created the technologies that has defined people's modern lives, from railways to heating, orbital guns to gar ships, orbital cars to airships. Even the tanks and guns, I regretted none of them. What I did regret, however, were the railway guns we built 5 years ago. I thought so. My apologies to the Lieutenant General. Those railway guns are little more than instruments of mass murder. With their innate limits in range and deployment, they have no real strategic value in a war. Their sole purpose is as a weapon of mass destruction designed to effectively hold the innocent people across Bell hostage. In other words, to stop a potential Republican army invasion before it starts. Nothing more, nothing less. It's an unpleasant truth to acknowledge, but I have no rebuttal. My daughter may have signed off on the project, but as the one who saw them completed, I was terrified of what we'd made. I feared that somewhere along the way we had sold our principles and our souls as craftsmen to the highest bidders. My daughter took over as company chair. I took the opportunity to step back from Rhineford and really think about where we'd gone wrong, about how we'd come to this point and how to make things right. You know, when you start making tanks, it's just a... you're gonna get to weapons of mass destruction eventually. So that was why. I guess you probably don't have any intention of returning soon. I'm afraid not. All that's happened in the past 5 years has only strengthened my resolve. The company environment, my daughter's leadership of it, things have changed too much. I can barely sexually harass people nowadays. The hell, they talking about bringing me to a seminar. I'll quit. For now, I'll let her take care of things from the inside. As for me, I'll do what I can from the outside to help the company find its way forward. Master Gwen. I think Thor's Military Academy is a fine place for you to be right now. Huh? No doubt there are still many obstacles lying ahead for you, but when you put your head together with such a diverse group, you're bound to see things you might not have otherwise, just like you did while you were here. You may be right. I'll do what I can to try and see things from a different perspective than both you and Mother, both as a member of the Rhineford family and, more importantly, because I owe it to myself. Proud to hear it. Rain, Gaius, Eustace, Emma, you'll take good care of her for me now, won't you? Of course. Leave it to us. We'd be happy to. Very well. Grandfather, stop that. I'd love to share and could stay with you a bit longer, though. I don't suppose I could tempt you to look after me for a while instead, could I? Maybe hook me up to a Chinese milk in bed. It's such a specific Jordan Peterson reference. I'm afraid not. I have to return to my duties as Class 7's caretaker. Ah, my poor heart! Grandfather, please. It's almost time for the train to depart. You should begin making your way over to the platform. Thank you. Take care, Lieutenant General. Bye, everyone. Bye-bye. May the winds and the goddess always guide your path. Farewell. I look forward to meeting again someday. Goodbye. Thank you for everything. If I traded it all, if I gave it all away for one thing, wouldn't that be something? Goddamn straight. Chapter 4, Quattro. How are you, Lucis? Year 1204, July. Valflame Palace, Heimdallr. Well, that's better than bad. I don't really like the model of that statue. Maybe that has something to do with the HD textures, but look kind of mushy. That's a big fucking palace. Jesus Christ. Just a little gaudy.
Negotiations with the Republican government are complete. The possibility of an armed conflict in the Nord Highlands has been successfully averted. However, they did demand that we hand over the mercenaries responsible from the attack as part of their terms.
I suppose that's acceptable. After all, it was a shortcoming on our side that allowed that incident to occur. We should consider this a chance to place Rocksmith in our debt, especially with the trade conference on the horizon.
What anime were you watching?
Yes, sir. Though it's regrettable that we were unable to catch the mastermind. There's not a doubt in my mind that he's one of the ringleaders.
It seems we'll need to exercise greater caution.
Oh my
from now
god.
on,
Yeah.
if this is what they're capable of.
Jesus. I don't even know if you could watch that in a good mental headspace. I read the manga and I was like, huh, kinda made me want to die.
Our next concern is the upcoming summer festival. Any thoughts as to the optimal placement of the Ironbloods?
Yeah, that's one that, like, I don't know who it's for, honestly. Maybe if you've never had depression in your entire life, but, like, it's a little too close to home.
I believe their primary target will be next month's trade conference. I propose posting Lecter to the east and Millium to the west. That leaves me here to take care of the capital.
It's almost like you read my mind. Very well then. I'll leave the preparations to you.
Yes, sir. With all respect, Don't be afraid of working me hard, sir.
Damn, Claire. He's up.
I could run these kinds of logistics in my sleep.
Ha! I am all too aware of how indebted I am to your abilities. That's why I'm leaving the summer festival in your capable hands. Perhaps you may even consider using them as a test.
Please excuse my intrusion, Your Excellency.
Yeah. At least Full Metal Alchemist waited until episode 2.
His Excellency the Governor has arrived and wishes to speak with you.
Ah, show him in.
As you wish, sir.
Coming in.
God, when they said they were making an anime of that, I was like, are you guys
forgive my
insane?
I didn't realize you had company.
Like, that's something that I can understand how it becomes a manga because it's like so incredibly personal and one person works on it. But you're having like 60 people animate this shit? Like, God.
No, it's quite all right. I just finished giving my report. It's wonderful to see you again, Governor.
Likewise. I think it's been, what, 2 months since we last spoke? I'm in your debt for helping out with the security arrangements at last month's commemoration event at City Hall. I'd been looking forward to thanking you in person.
Glad to have been of service. I'll be sure to pass on your thanks to everyone else involved. Anyway, if you'll excuse me.
Good work as always, Captain.
It never ceases to amaze me that a woman like that heads up the Ironbloods. Your icy maiden has the provincial armies positively scared stiff.
Competent as she is, she's not the group's primary member, but she and the rest of the Ironbloods continue to do some fine work, especially against those cunning vipers amongst the ranks of the nobility and the 4 great houses in particular.
Agreed. But we'll need to stay vigilant.
I'm pleased that you agree, Imperial Governor Carl Regnus.
The feeling's mutual. Chancellor Gilead Osborne.
I was reading his name as
Of course.
Goliath.
That's exactly why I intend to go with him.
Makes way more sense for it to be Gilead, but like... he's supposed to be like kind of a badass, so it's like, oh yeah, Goliath. Like that's like a kind of a like comically either evil or badass person. Like Goliath, like goddamn.
This
Gilead?
month's conference may be the West Samoria Trade Conference in name, but it's far more than that. It's the region's first international conference in modern times, so the discussions won't be limited to economic matters. Regional security and other timely issues are sure to come up.
I see. So that's why all the region's heads of state will be in attendance?
Precisely. President Rocksmith will represent the Republic of Calvert, of course. Prince Albert will be representing the Principality of Rimaferia as its head of state. Crown Princess Claudia will be coming to represent Liberal in place of the Queen.
Liberal.
And representing Crossbell State, we have Mayor Croyce and Speaker McDowell. All of them are either heads of state or their acting representatives.
Meanwhile, Erebonia is sending Chancellor Osborne as a representative of the Imperial government. But Father is the head of state, isn't he?
Indeed. And that's why I'm planning to go as well, even though I'm far from the ideal candidate. The Imperial family needs to be represented to make sure all sides are on equal terms.
You shouldn't be so harsh on yourself. But I think I understand the situation. I feel so ashamed. I shouldn't have to rely on you to educate me about simple politics like this. Recently, I feel as though all my inadequacies have been staring me in the face. I wish every day I had the intelligence and quick-wittedness you possess. And I wonder, am I truly capable of inheriting the throne from Father?
Nope, you aren't.
You know, Her Highness Princess Claudia of Liberal once said exactly the same thing.
Liberal. I'm gonna, that's crazy. Liberal. Liberal.
She did?
As the successor to the throne of Liberal, I've heard that she agonized over whether she was fit to become queen.
You were with her.
But eventually, she came to terms with her own inexperience and vowed that she would strive each day to overcome it. And I have no reason to believe that my talented brother cannot do the same.
Olivert, Thank you. Your support means a lot to me.
And the fact that his like fake name is Olivier and his real name is Oliver is like crazy. That it wouldn't be a change from Olivier, like Olivier. It's fucking Oliver. Oliver and Company.
That said, I do think you should spend more of your time living life the way you want to. I don't think anyone would blame you for wanting to indulge your interests once in a while.
I am how I am, I'm afraid. To be honest, I'm a little jealous of how being so open and carefree comes so naturally to you.
Well, I think it'd be less concerning for all involved if you avoided taking after me too much.
Another thing, I sometimes find myself admiring Chancellor Osborne's strong-willed nature as well.
Oh?
He was quite forceful in introducing the Imperial Transportation Act last year, despite the opposition's objections. But ever since then, I've heard the number of orbital car accidents has fallen dramatically. I can see why Father trusts him so much.
Well, I wouldn't disagree that was a fine piece of policymaking. The campaign he launched with the help of City Hall was exceptionally well executed. But on the other hand...
Honestly, don't you think it's a little early in the day to be having a stuffy political discussion?
Puentes.
Alphen?
Oh, have your lessons already finished for the day?
Indeed. They gave us the afternoon off to prepare for the summer festival. But come on, Cedric. You need to stop taking everything so seriously. We're 15. It's far too early for us to be worrying about politics.
I mean, in your position, I don't think that's true.
Actually, I'm not sure 15 is too early, to be honest.
You guys are like the children of the royal family.
What you should be concerned about is being more of a man at official parties. Blushing head to toe just from a lady asking you to dance? Shameful. Totally shameful.
You have no riz. I can't believe I have a twin brother with no fucking riz.
Come on. Why do you have to bring that up again?
You know, that did wonders for his popularity. The ladies at that party were swooning left and right. He was playing their maternal instincts like a harp.
Olivier, calm down.
Well, I can't deny that. Even some of the men there were fawning over him, saying Cedric was more of a youthful flower than me.
Excuse me? I think it would help a lot of children kind of come into their own if they were allowed to study things that they were interested in earlier. That's why like successful children get to go to private schools or I suppose rich children get to go to private schools where they literally do that, where like they go to like music high schools and then they go on to be musicians because their families are already wealthy too. But you know, like,
surely you're kidding, right?
That reminds me, Alphen. Have you decided on your dance partner for the upcoming garden party?
Yeah. You've always avoided dancing at official functions.
Curious, are we? Well, I do have someone in mind this time. Although whether I can get him to say yes...
Really?
My. It sounds like you aren't just blowing smoke. Imperial Chronicle is going to have a field day when they find out.
You're really going to dance with someone?
Hey, look at the dance.
Could it be a son from one of the 4 great houses?
That's for me to know and you to discover. He is a noble, though. I'll give you that much. Oh, that reminds me. Prince Olivert? I have a proposal I'd like to discuss with you.
Heimdall Sankt District, St. Austria Girls' School. That's a mouthful.
I should open that letter from Reen that came in this morning. almost afraid to think how Her Highness would have reacted if she found this. Dear Miss Schwarzer. Really, Reen? Still Miss Schwarzer? I'm your own sister.
We already know their names. Just put it in the dialogue box.
Reen, why?
That's a secret if you're a moron. Like, what do you, she says his name. God. God damn it. Oh, I'm so ready for the work week to be done.
Summer had come to Trista, and that meant it was time for us students to dust off our short-sleeved shirts.
And for some reason, the girls' skirts are like really high up. Goodness gracious.
With months of experience under our belts, we finally found ourselves adjusting to the rigors of our coursework. And it was during those early days of summer, before the heat became well and truly withering, we saw the start of a uniquely seasonal new lesson.
Bunny ears.
All right, that should be enough of a warm-up.
Here's our swimsuit episode.
I'm supposed to remind you that swimming classes here are meant to teach you skills relevant to military service.
That's... I saw a fucking... Hold on. Let me see if I can actually pull this up. I probably can. Maybe. The way that YouTube handles, like, the history... okay, let's see. If I go to... History... View all... And shorts that I watched. Watched that many shorts. Probably did. Okay, hold on. I should have just sent it to someone. Oh, God. I feel like it was early in the day. Okay, here we go. I found it.
Big brother. Hikari, how many times do I have to tell you not to sleep in my bed?
Don't be mad, big brother. Sometimes I just get scared when I'm all alone.
Well, it's time to grow up, okay? I mean, you're too old to be doing this.
I really don't get what the big deal is. I mean, are you afraid you're gonna get excited over your little sister, pervert?
No, it's definitely not that.
You probably wish you could have your way with me, but our love is forbidden romance.
Ugh, seriously, enough with the romance manga, okay?
Whatever you say, big brother.
All right.
Literally. My God damn it. For the love of God, stop it. Oh. Shrek 2, except with less boobs.
You know, how not to drown if you wind up in the water, how to save others from drowning, CPR, that kind of stuff. In fact, CPR is a pretty vital skill on any battlefield. Reen, Elisa, would you care to give us a demonstration?
Instructor!
In front of everyone?
Come on, guys, just kidding around. Point is, it's still important that you learn how to do it, and that you won't hesitate to use it if the need arises.
What does the crown represent? Actually, I don't actually know. Prime Gaming.
Whether that means locking lips with someone of the same sex, or the opposite?
This teacher is way too horned up.
Well, it is a skill we can use to save someone's life.
After we've covered that, I'll be timing how long it takes each of you to swim the length of the pool. Will you give me a hand, Laura?
As you wish.
Sure thing, fam. Yo, 6'7", Rizzler. Good God. They need to calm down. I get that 15-year-olds are playing this game, and that's kind of the target demographic. God.
You're up, Gaius. Ready, and go!
Give these children skirts.
You're next, Emma. Ready, go!
Wow, look at Gaius go!
I mean, they're 17, which is still children.
Swimming that
But like,
lake in the Highlands every summer, so I kind of expected that.
Emma's a lot faster than I thought she'd be, too. Though it's not much her swimming ability that I envy.
What do you... Oh, I get it.
You don't need to get it. Anyway, what are you doing just staring at girls in swimsuits?
I'm not staring. My eyes are just pointed in that general direction.
Well, any guy would have a hard time taking his eyes off of our class's girls. I'm not even sure who to gawk at first. I mean, even the other guys are handsome. You're pretty toned yourself, Reen.
You think?
Well, it does look like you put a lot into your exercise and training. As for you, Elliot, I think you're better just the way you are.
Oh, really?
I don't think I want to imagine Elliot all buff and ripped.
Hey, what's that on the left side of your chest, Reen? Some kind of scar?
wow, Elliot, real. Where are their nipples?
Oh, you're right. It's so faint that I hadn't noticed it before.
Oh, that. It's some kind of mark. It's been there as long as I can remember. Don't know how I got it, though.
Wow.
Actually, when I look at it more closely, it looks more like a bunch of little scars all knit together. It makes you look really manly and tough. I kind of wish I had one now.
All right, Elliot, calm down, buddy.
Seriously?
It really wouldn't suit you. Trust me.
Can't believe we finished with the exact same time.
Swimming with your glasses on?
We must be destined to strive against each other forever.
What are you talking about? The only one I was competing against was myself. And even then, I barely put much effort into it.
Well, it's not like I was giving my best either.
These two.
That was refreshing. I wouldn't mind swimming a little longer, actually.
Okay, Laura, are you ready? I'll time your lap, though I doubt I really need to, considering you're in the swimming club.
No, please do.
So Laura's next. You can tell she's a member of the swimming club. Just look at the way she stands on the block.
Emma.
Ready, and go!
Val had you standing with the same model position.
Whoa, she's fast. How is she doing it?
Impressive.
Whew. Well done.
Let's see, 20.02 seconds. Not bad at all. All right, I think it's time for me to dive into the mix. Everyone, pick a partner. It's time for a little head-to-head competition.
Well, that came out of nowhere.
Uh-oh.
It
Races.
appears we've been given a chance to settle this once and for all.
I'm ready when you are.
I think we'd be a good match, Emma. How about it? True, our times were pretty close.
How about it, Laura? Want to partner up with me?
Not today, I'm afraid. I wish to challenge Fee this time.
Me? Laura? But your times weren't even close.
Well, all right, let's go with that. I guess that leaves me with Reen. It's your lucky day again.
Wait, why me?
Alright, time to swim. You know, if my school would have had a swimming club, or a swim, if we would have had a swimming pool, I definitely would have been in it. Like, as a swimmer. But unfortunately, we did not until I went to the bigger school later on, but I love swimming.
Oh, I'm exhausted. You know, this seems like it would be pretty effective as part of a diet plan.
But then again, all of the swimmers that I then met who had been doing, like, swimming as a competitive sport, they were all, like, weirdly ripped, but they were all dumb as hell. I don't know what that combination, if it's just like you spend a lot of time in water, makes you dumb. I don't no clue, but like everyone in my high school who was a swimmer was just, the divers were fine, but the actual swimmers were, they were not bright students.
Let's see what you got.
Yeah. There's no way I'm going to win this, is there?
Go easy on me, Gaius.
Same to you.
Ready? Go!
Press triangle or circle when the two, they overlap. Okay. I gotta try that again. Ah.
Ready? Go!
Excuse me. Yo! That's AP increased by 3.
I actually won.
Nicely done, Reen.
I'm exhausted.
I didn't even realize it gives her a bunny tail.
Oh, okay. Are you both ready?
Not quite. Fee, how about giving it all you've got this time?
Huh? Laura? What if I already did?
I don't think so. I could tell just by watching you. Don't make light of me. Your earlier time was certainly not the best you're capable of.
Well, it's not very polite to your opponent to hold back. This isn't like the battlefields you grew up fighting on. It's a place you can grow and better yourself by challenging others. Deep down, I know you realize that.
Good. Then...
Looking at them like this, it's obvious how different their builds are.
If build were all that mattered, we would have turned in faster times than either of them.
I imagine the difference lies in their control of their bodies.
Yeah, this'll be one to watch.
Ready? Go!
What?
Whoa.
Which of them was first?
It was too close to call.
No, there was a tiny difference. Laura came out ahead on this one.
Having longer arms might have been the deciding factor, even.
Oh, I wish I could have joined in.
Well done.
The same to you. You can do this when you want to, and yet you consistently hold back. Why?
Because I used to kill people and it brings back PTSD. That sentence got away from me a little bit, but it brings back PTSD.
No reason, really? Too much effort, I guess.
It seems we truly cannot find a middle ground.
Well, the temperatures are going up, 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 up. And I don't know about you, but I'm wilting like a flower. But as everyone knows, when the heat is on, that's when the refreshing power of beer is at its peak. Oh, maybe I should use my free day tomorrow to hit up all the capital's beer gardens. If you're waiting for us to stop you, you're in for a long wait. So you do have some classy gentlemen lined up to go with you, or will you be flying solo again? You just had to ask. Anyway, moving on, your next practical exam is coming up next Wednesday. I'm sure you're already used to them by now, but just make sure you're ready. Yes, instructor. That means next Monday will be our field study then. It feels like we just got done with our last one. Aw, if we're tied up next weekend, I guess I won't be able to go to the capital for the summer festival this year. What summer festival? It's a seasonal holiday, kind of. Most of the major cities in Erebonia celebrate it in June. I've heard it's actually an old animistic festival that the Seption Church adopted. Oh, I see. We actually do have a similar festival in Nord, though if it's mostly celebrated in June, why does the capital wait until July? You know, I've always wondered that too. Does anyone actually know? Oh, the standards for teaching just aren't what they used to be. I believe it has something to do with the War of the Lions, though beyond that. That's correct. July is the month where Emperor Dracos brought an end to the Civil War. Because of that, the summer festival was held a month later, alongside the celebration of the war's end. Oh, interesting. Actually, I think Instructor Thomas was talking about that one time. It seemed like he was just going to babble on forever, so I managed to worm my way out of that conversation. Well, I can't say I really blame you. You let him. He can go on about history all day. He doesn't know how to shut up. Anyway, make sure you don't let the heat sap your strength, though I'm sure our miracle-working maid will whip up a massive meal to keep us energized. It really does seem like she and Sharon have some kind of history together. Bet my mirror on it. Sharon always plays innocent whenever I ask her about it, though. Well, that about does it for our homeroom. If you'll do the honors, Machias. Yes, instructor. All rise. Bow. I've been trying in my free time to play Xanadu, Tokyo Xanadu EX. It is so like this game, it's actually kind of silly. It's just, instead of being set in the fictional land, it's set in the fictional land of Tokyo. You know, set in a version of Tokyo, I should say, not a... B? But it's like high school, it's connections, it's like definitely made off the exact same engine. I'm gonna go after her, okay? Thanks. Do you think you could maybe make a little more effort to get along with her? You are her senior, after all. I'm aware of that, however. I was like, those two are getting along the same as ever. They seem to be arguing after their race on our swimming course, too. I heard their group's last field study score was middling as well. It's true, they were like that the entire trip. Is there nothing you can do to smooth things out between them, Reen? Well, I'd love to do something for them if I could, but... Hey, wait, why me? Well, you just seem so good at this kind of thing. Real natural. Besides, you're the well-intentional Mark who got duped into running errands for the student council. It's not like I do anything that major for them. What's wrong, Elliot? Sorry, what were you saying? Oh, right, I have to agree, Reen. I think you're the best one for the job. God, Al, go talk to him. I don't know. Love of God. Oh, you're asking me questions when you're in the same office as this man. You know what? I'll reply on Monday. I'm not entertaining this. I'll be right back. Ugh. And I had a feeling Ace might have chewed through the sock that he has, and he did. He's been doing so good otherwise. As soon as I'm not paying attention, I was gone for like 5 hours and he didn't chew through it. And then just... God dang it. God dang it. When the hell became buddies? You must be sniffing roses in the Garden of Delusions if you think I'm a friend of his. You both say that, but you're totally on the same wavelength. Anyway, ate a dish and dash, but I got a club meeting to get to. Oh yeah, wind orchestra, right? I should be on my way as well. Actually, I've got a club meeting to attend myself. Catch you all later then. You can change costumes. Okay. You control over Rand, you get some new character profiles. Let's see. Okay. Is that Elliot hanging out with instructor Neidhart? That took longer than I'd expected. I have preparations to make for tomorrow, so I'm afraid I'll have to excuse myself. Oh, of course. Sorry to keep you. Well, hey, Elliot. Oh, sorry, Reem. Didn't see you there. Haha, no worries. I was just surprised to see you and the instructor together. Well, that was weird. Alright. To the gym! I don't know. He didn't show the potential while we were in Nord. Like I knew I should have come with you. It seems pretty likely he's a key, but that always sounds familiar. Who's there? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to intrude. Huh? Oh, Emma, it's you. Wait, isn't that Black Cat? Yeah, how long have you been there? I was just passing by when I heard voices, so I started wondering where they were coming from. Wait, you were talking with someone, right? Where'd they go? Well, I was talking to a friend with Marcus. That communication functionality sure is convenient, isn't it? You know it. Sorry to interrupt you then. I'll get out of your way if you want to call him back. It's alright. I just finished talking anyway. There's nothing you need to worry about, nothing at all. Okay, if you say so. Still, you really do know that cat then. Wait, it's not your cat, is it? No, it's not quite like that. If anything, she's like my supervisor. A cat is? Sorry, I met my friend. Yes, two of us have a real connection. Back when I first came to the academy, we kept running into each other. After a few offerings of milk and cheese, we eventually struck up a friendship. So that's how it was, huh? She seems pretty well behaved today. I take it she's in a good mood? It certainly seems that way, doesn't it? There we go. Anyway, for her honor's interest, you gotta get out of here. All right. Well, nothing suspicious here at all. Oh, Emma. Yes, what is it? Is Scott not being suspicious? You're suspicious. He's like, yeah, man. I guess I might be being a little suspicious. Sorry about that. Don't mind me, though. You wouldn't happen to know her name, would you? She has owners in Tristan. I'm sure they named her. Oh, yes, you're right. Her name is Celine. Dion. Ah, so that's her name. Selena. It's got a nice ring to it. She's got shiny, silky looking fur. It really suits her. Is this cat, who's probably a human transformed, horned up for him? I'm so confused. At least you know she was a female. I've been wondering up until tonight. I thought the bow would have given it away. Alright, Celine, let's get you home. I wish I could get her to cozy up with me like that. Next time I see her around, I'll have to give her some fresh milk. Damn, brother. Are you stupid as hell? Like... Alright, to the dorm. Out of here.
I guess there are cicadas around Trista too. I hear them. I always feel like that's when summer's really arrives.
Higurashi. I always remember that because of the anime. It's cicada in Japanese.
Retiring for the day, Schwarzer?
Manly voice.
Instructor Neidhart, yes. Are you heading out too?
Indeed. I have some business to take care of with my division, so I'll be returning there tomorrow. With that on the agenda, I thought it wise to finish the day's work early.
Okay. Alright.
Your division? Oh, yeah. You were sent here by the Imperial Army, right?
Correct. Though because of that, it's difficult to keep a regular schedule here. Anyway, while I'm here, I want to acknowledge the work you did during your field study last month.
You mean that incident in Nord?
The same. Reading the Army's report, it seemed that armed conflict with the Republican Army was a real possibility.
Yeah.
While the Intelligence Division no doubt had a hand in resolving the conflict, you and the other members of your group played an integral part in averting a war. You deserve credit for that.
Yeah. Probably like a medal.
Thanks. You haven't been able to find out anything more about that man with the glasses, have you?
The one who hired the mercenaries and introduced himself as Gideon? Regrettably not. The Intelligence Division is looking into his identity, but they don't appear to have found anything yet.
Something, something, Ramona Flowers, something, something, Gideon Graves.
Personally, I wouldn't be at all surprised if they had discovered something already, but chose not to share it with us.
I see.
Schwarzer, I'll be the first to admit you performed admirably out there, but I assume you're aware that luck played a large part in your success?
Well,
Reading your report, the number of arbitrary decisions stood out to me. For an army to function, its members need to work together as a group, united under the will of its commander. As an organization, it can't perform at its best if its members disregard authority and act on instinct. You've already been over this in class, I believe?
Yes, Instructor. I realize now that our actions in Nord were rash. They made things harder for the Lieutenant General. If it wasn't for our inexperience, we might have been able to capture the man with the glasses too.
If you understand that, I have nothing further to say on the matter. It's not my intent to belittle your efforts. Your report indicates that you were forced to make a number of split-second decisions. I'm not suggesting that there's no place for flexibility and independent thought in an organization like the Army, but it's vital for you to understand the reasoning behind and importance of that structure, and to respect it.
Yes, Instructor.
Teaching cadets to respect and work within that system should be the job of their class's instructor. Though considering her background, I was foolish to expect that of her.
Her? You're talking about Instructor Sarah?
Indeed. Granted, she's quite skilled, but she lacks the disposition and diligence of a soldier. I understand she didn't come from an army background, but with her position, one would hope she would pick up on the basics.
Oh. So, do you know what Instructor Sarah did before she became an instructor here?
Oh? Is she keeping mum about that? I just assumed you were already aware. Before she came to Thor's, Sarah was...
It's not very becoming of a gentleman to go around broadcasting a lady's secrets, you know.
Instructor Sarah.
Instructor Valentine.
I totally understand where you're coming from. You meet a beautiful, captivating lady and you want to know more. But don't let hard-headed officer types like our friend here rub off on you too much. Got it? You always play by the rules, and you'll find yourself in a jam someday when you encounter people who don't.
Instructor?
You're one to talk. I hardly think a capricious instructor who leaves everything to chance is capable of guiding our cadets to greatness.
Well, of course, I couldn't do a better job than the ace of the 4th Armored Division. Or was that the Provincial Army? I mean, you've got the whole tradition and status are everything mindset down pat.
These two really don't seem to get along. First Sharon, now Instructor Neidhart. Instructor Sarah almost seems like she's spoiling for a fight.
Who do we have here? Well, if it isn't Instructor...
Uh-oh.
A guy who is definitely evil. Clearly, for the love of the Lord. Look at those glasses.
Instructor Thomas?
Those are evil people glasses.
Oh, and young Reen is with you too. Simply marvelous. It looks like you're having a downright jolly time. Would you mind if I joined you?
I'm not sure that would be...
Actually, I was just leaving. Come along, Reen. We need to hurry back to the dorms now.
We do?
Oh, but while we're all together like this, what say we have a few drinks together and enjoy some quality faculty bonding time? I heard the two of you really know how to hold your liquor.
I'm afraid I really must...
I've actually just been hit with the overwhelming urge to drink alone in my room tonight.
Oh! Damn! That's brutal.
Now, there's no need to be shy.
That's a
We're all
brutal
friends here.
rejection.
Oh, I know. Why don't you come along with us, Reen? We can't float a beer your way quite yet, but I'd be happy to treat you to something else.
No, it's quite all right. You teachers are always so busy, I'd hate to get in the way of your quality bonding time. So, if you'll excuse me, I'll be sure to let Sharon know that you're having dinner out tonight, Instructor.
No, Reen, well, wait! What kind of heartless monster are you? Get back here, Reen Schwarzer!
Well, shall we be off?
I couldn't possibly.
A Midsummer's Revels. Hang out in the dormitory, right? gotta go speak to our people. Although it doesn't look like there's any. You ever heard of drinking in moderation? I've heard of that once, long ago. Where are all of my classmates? Hello! In a horse riding? My horse riding gear got dirty. Wow. Doing standing on a box or sitting on a box. Okay. Okay, I talked with all of my cool friends. Last month, I would like Class 7 to simply relax and enjoy themselves. That, of course, was a joke. Please delve deeper into the old schoolhouse and report back to me. Yeah, I've known this boy since we were kids, but I have no idea what's on his mind lately. To be honest, I'm a bit worried. Would someone be able to give me some advice on how to handle this? I'll be in the upper class dormitory if you can help. Rumor has it that a first year in the photography club, who shall remain nameless, Rex, has been taking pictures of people without their permission and selling them to other students. If this is true, I need to make him stop for his own good, and everyone else's. If you are willing to assist me, please come to the photography club. Well, they sure didn't hold back on the request this time. It looked like the only must-do was exploring the old schoolhouse, so I guess I should be figuring out what I should do. I'll probably get hot later, but it's nice right now. Let's roll around. Okay. To the bookstore. Can I not actually read the books? Are they... Oh, there they are. Okay. How are my links? Let's see. Gaius and Machias. Okay. That's done. Is that cat?
Oh, Rean, did you get the request list?
I sure did. I'm actually working through it right now.
Glad to hear it. I was half asleep on my way to the academy this morning, so I wasn't totally sure if I'd put them in your mailbox or not. I take my work home all the time. But this...
Wait, you're saying you delivered this personally first thing in the morning?
That's right. I dropped them off on my way to the academy.
On your way? Our dorm is anything but on your way to the academy from yours. It's in the opposite direction. I had no idea you were going that far
It's really
away
no
from me.
problem. You're always helping us. Well then...
Yeah. Garden near the courtyard. Where the heck is this garden? Oh, there it is. Hello, child. Yeah. All right. Bonding events. Let's see. Well, we'll just canonically keep doing who he'd like to bond with. Oh, this jacket looks nice. He does like to dress pretty well, so maybe something like this would be good. A splendid idea. I'm sure he'd prefer that to a gift that reflects his age. However, he might not have any opportunities to wear this over in Nord. You're probably right. How about getting him something for his outdoor activities? He really seems like to like driving around and fishing. Oh, that's a good idea. You know all that stuff pretty well, don't you? I guess this is your chance to shine. Here's hoping I don't disappoint. Let's start by taking a look over there. How about these boots? They're not bad, but I don't think they'll be that sturdy since they're casual wear. One's more likely to have hiking boots or something like that already. That's true. Hey, one of these hats over there might work. I think he'd look pretty good in a hat. It'd be pretty practical since he spends so much time outside. You're right. Let's go have a look. How about this one? Looks good to me. The design on it's nice too, so I think you'll like it. Great. This is my ever gift. Sharon, could you? Oh, where'd she go? Someone tells me she disappeared while her attention was on those hats. Maybe she was trying to give us some alone time. Dang it, Sharon. Well, either way, let's take this over to the register. Sharon's probably going to go back to the dorm, so you can show her later. Yeah, thanks, Rean. Hey, Link, level 4. Cheer and powerful strike. Oh yeah, axes that out then, huh? Is that how that works? Well, it still has experience on there. Sometimes encourage partner when their attack plus 50 CP. Damn, that's good as hell. Okay. Sarah. Let's go see what the instructor's about. She's a fucking weirdo. She's a little bit of a strange one, isn't she? He's in front of the Class 7 dorm. What's she doing tonight? Okay, let's boogie. Oh, I wonder what she's heading out on the highway for. I mean, it is her, so I probably don't need to be concerned. Should I follow after her? Yes. Alright, let's go. Is she planning on taking all of them on by herself? It looks like I got no shortage of dance partners today. Alright, tons of weeks, let's get started. Hope y'all can keep up. Instructor. Marine, what are you doing out here? It's too dangerous to fight this many on your own. Let me help. I'm touched. I think I got this, though. Why don't you just sit back and watch? And begin. Pew, 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 pew. There we go. Easy peasy. Oh, wow. You beat those monsters so hard, I almost felt bad for them. Haha, do you like that? Well, then I admit how awesome and cool your instructor is now. I can't deny your skill, Lisa. So you came out here to train then? Pretty much. I wander out here every now and then to lay into the wildlife. Gal's got to stay in shape somehow, you know? I guess I look pretty dumb rushing in to try to help you. That's not tell you truly. I appreciate the sentiment. Seeing you dashing in all worried about little me made me smile. Alas, dear Reen, I don't want to break your sweet young heart, but we're teacher and student. It'd never work out. Tragic. How will I ever cope? Anyway, now that you're here, you might as well get in on the fun. Think of it as a special private lesson just for you. Well, ignoring how staggeringly easy it would be to misinterpret that, sure, I'll join you. In fact, I'll be glad to. Attaboy. And so Reen joined Instructor Sarah in a wild brawl against the monsters on the highway. After he'd spent the last of his stamina, he made his way back to the dorm. Wow. And we're such good friends. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Right. We'll go see what Emma's up to. Okay, Emma, yes? This wasn't written by mistake, was it? It's definitely a romance novel, but all the characters are guys. That does seem to be the case, yes. So how do you like it? Oh, please say you loved it. It'd make my world feel so much wider. How do I put this? Like I've been introduced to an entirely new world, one that I might not have wanted to know existed. I had no part in writing it. I had no idea Dorothy wrote these sorts of stories until recently. This is the genre of young womanhood. Come on, you two. It's called heated rivalry. There's a lot more for you to proofread. She finally let us get some rest. These aren't the easiest novels for a guy to get through. I was afraid of that. That genre seems to be getting more and more popular with Erabonia lately. Well, to each is her own, I guess. And while I'm always glad to have my horizons broadened, I definitely could have done without some of the more graphic details. Great, I'm feeling a little flustered myself after that. I got so embarrassed that I fogged up my glasses. Emma removed her glasses and placed them on the table. Emma? Yes, is something wrong? Oh no, it's just this is the first time I've seen you without your glasses on. What? Phew. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to stare. It's just, I mean, it really changed up your look. I'm sure not complaining. How embarrassing. Perhaps we should get back to proofreading now? Oh, yeah, right. There's no need to force yourself through the worst of these. If they get too graphic, I'll take care of them. And thus they returned to the club room to wade through erotic tales of passionate young manhood once again. As Reen and Emma neared the brink of exhaustion, the proofreading finally came to an end. Alright, that was actually super funny. Love that. A little BL, as it were. Okay. Oh yeah, I think I got Medal of Vigor. Prevents stat down. Let's see. Go back to the student. What are you doing out of here? To the photography club. You must be Fidelio. You sent in a request about the photography club to the student council, right? Yeah, that's me. I'm actually head of the photography club. Given that you're a first year helping out the student council, I suppose that makes you the ream I've heard so much about. Guilty as charged. I believe you requested something about an issue with a first year club member. That's right. I was hoping I could handle it on my own, but that's becoming less and less likely. I really do want to stop Rex, though, so would you be willing to lend me a hand? Of course, let's get him. Thanks, I really appreciate it. Like I said, the matters I want to discuss with you concern first-year student by the name of Rex. He's been taking inappropriate photographs of girls without their permission, and to make matters worse, he's been exchanging them in shady deals with some of the other boys at the academy. Well, that definitely is a crime. In fact, it sounds like a crime. Indeed, it is. I'm not sure exactly what kind of photographs they are or what he's exchanging them for, but the fact he's violating the rules of the academy is clear. If he keeps it up, I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up suspended or even expelled. And that's why I want to stop him before it's too late. It's true, he's practically dealing with the instructors and the girls themselves find out about this. Speaking of which, have you tried discussing this with Rex in private? I've asked about it a few times in passing, but he always plays innocent. I assume he thinks it's safe to continue as long as he doesn't get caught in the act. I see. In that case, let's catch him in the act. Bust him while he's exchanging his photos. I wish it didn't have to come to this, but I don't think we have any other choice at this point. But a word of warning, he's been extremely vigilant lately. I think I might have raised the issue one too many times and put him on guard. Which is why I'm going to ask you to catch him for me. Alright, let's see what I can do. Rex and I may be from different social classes, but I've always seen us as friends who shared a mutual trust. All I want him to understand that that this is a crime. Yes, it's a crime. We'll catch him. Good. Okay. Oh man, this picture's great. Rex, you're an artist, a genius even. I don't mean to brag, but you're totally right. I am a genius. Damn, looks like Fidelio hit that nail right on the head. Now I just need to see a deal go down. So have you got the goods? Of course, man, I brought some top quality stuff. Now we're talking. Let's get. Hold up. What's going on, Rex? Don't tell me it's that Fidelio guy again. No, not him. It's just a feeling. Let's split for now. We'll go to the area B. Got it? Why'd it get so quiet all of a sudden? What the? They're gone. Wait, did he sense I was here and run away? Sure seems that way, right over those boxes by the looks of it. So this is what Fidelio meant about him being really good at sense of danger. It'll be a tough one to catch. It's not gonna happen if I waste my time sitting around here, though. I better find out where he went. Hey, you. Oh, hey, Patrick. I see you're hard at work again as the student council's errand boy, though I can hardly imagine a more fitting role for the ringleader of a class of misfits. He almost seemed kind of down after last month, like he regretted what he said. Looks like we're back to the old Patrick again. What are you smiling about? I hope you're not expecting an apology for what I said last month, because if so, you'll be waiting a long time. I admit losing my composure like that wasn't befitting of my status as a member of the nobility, but whatever. I don't feel bent out of shape or anything, so let's just put it behind us, okay? Try to feign nonchalance, are you? Always have to be the cool one, don't you, Schwarzer? No matter, I'll leave you to take care of whatever menial chores you've been saddled with today. I have no intention of letting you get the better of me in the classroom or in combat, so be ready. What was that all about? I guess that means he really has been dwelling on what happened last month this whole time. Maybe he's not half bad after all. There he is, the same guy from before is with him too. He should have the pictures on hand, so now would be the time to ask. Sorry, do you have a minute? Who's that? Have you got a new customer? Nah, pretty sure that's Reed from Class 7. You know the guy who's always helping out the student council? Damn, we just about closed the deal too. Might have been the one you noticed earlier then, no doubt about it. And he said it's straight for us. We can't let him see the stash though. What are we gonna do? He's already pretty close. Yeah, if it wasn't for the guide, I would have had to do that, because he's like, I don't fight against girls, and you can't use uses. It's like, man, what a coward. Going to meeting point C. I got some questions for you, too. Whoa, what are you doing over there in that revealing swimsuit, Elisa? Wait, Elisa? Why would she even be in a swim? Son of a bitch! Yeah, they're already gone. Well, they're faster with nothing else. They got me good this time. Didn't seem like they finished their trade, though. I've been to the places Fidelio mentioned, but it seems like they have another meeting spot. They'll want a place no one will find them. Maybe like a building that's not used very often. I'll better start searching that. To the auditorium. It's the front entrance. auditorium's open. Maybe he found his way in here. Nice, I'll take this one. Well then, it's a pleasure doing business with you. Gosh, seriously again? Okay, gotta go later. Wait up, Rex. Okay, I had to know, I'm sure you don't need me to tell you, but you shouldn't have that photo. I guess I'm sung fine. Here you go. Rain confiscated the offending photo. Is this President Toa? I'm a big fan, alright. What, you got a problem with that? Not exactly. I wasn't really sure what to expect when I heard that Rex is taking inappropriate photos, but this is just a picture of her working, like she always does. Isn't it great? It's Toa in her natural habitat. How can your heart not melt when you see that sweet look of determination? Thinking a picture like this is an art, and you can't deny that Rex is a master of his craft, can you? Can you? Well, I really can't. He still took this photo without permission, so yeah, I figured as much. That's why I handed it over. But are you sure you should be standing here talking to me while Rex gets away? Yeah, good point. I can tell that he's still somewhere in the auditorium, though. Seems like he's planning on hiding out here and hoping I'll leave. I've got some bad news for you, Rex. Either way, I better not catch you buying candid photos again. Got it? Yeah, I got it. Yeah, of course. Yeah, because if you could pick Laura, you gotta pick her. She's so strong. The best blue-haired liberal you can imagine. Let's see. Found ya! Sorry, Rex, it's over. There's nowhere to run. Just come quietly and brace for a lecture from Fidelio. How'd you even think to look up here? I could see you. Alright, the game's up, Rex. Hand over all the photos you taken without the subject's permissions. And don't even think about holding on to the photo cords you used to take them. Oh, fine. This is all I've got left, though. Wow, they're remarkably varied, aren't they? And it looks like there are even more on the photo cords, too. Well, yeah. It's really nice photos, though. I'm surprised. So am I. They're all very characteristic of the girls featured in them. They really convey each girl's individual charms. So you like them too, then? They're beautiful photographs, I'll give you that. So, that doesn't change the fact that they were taken without the girl's permission. Doesn't matter how well taken a picture is if its subject doesn't want to be photographed. I'm sure you understand what I'm trying to say here, don't you? I guess, yeah. By the way, we'd heard that you were exchanging them with some of the other students. That's right, I'm afraid we're going to need to ask you to give us whatever you traded for, too. Fine. It's full of pictures of girls. Well, at least he wasn't selling them for Mira. So now what happens to me? If the photos were too risque, I was going to tell you to leave the club, but I think I know just the way to put this all behind us. Fidelio tore up the photographs and put the photo cords under a bright light, utterly destroying the photographs on it. No, all my hard work, all my blood, sweat, and tears! Probably some other fluids, too. Compared to having the instructors find out about what you were doing, this is a cakewalk. Well, that's true. I doubt anyone other than Fidelio would have forgiven me for what I did either. Well, you're a top-notch photographer, after all. I know you'll do great things if you put your mind to it. You really think so? I'm sorry I haven't been coming to the club for a while, too. As long as you realize what you did was wrong. Alright, everything's cool. Anyway, I'm not going to tell you to stop taking pictures of girls, but make sure you get their permission in the future, okay? I'm sure the photographs you take will turn out even better that way. Okay. Consent! Right. Alright, to the upper class door. Shh. I just have to remember, you have to climb up the stairs to get into the upper class door. Right. You're Bridget from class 2, right? If so, I'm here to help with the request that you sent into the student council. That's me, alright. You're Reen from class 7. Now that we've established that we know each other, let's get down to business. Can you get started right now? I sure can. Ask away. Phew, thank you. So you wrote that you're having some issues with your childhood friend. That's right. Alan from class 4, to be specific. We're from the same town, and we used to go to Sunday school together. I ended up having to leave that school, though. I never saw him after that, so that's why I was happy to run into him again here, but I see where this is going. You're an upper-class student, though, aren't you? I'm surprised you were childhood friends with someone who, well, isn't. Well, is it that weird? Well, I wouldn't say it's weird, but it's pretty rare, isn't it? Well, it's true that nobles and commoners don't have many opportunities to interact with one another in Erebonia. I'm just the daughter of a baron, though, so our family isn't all that influential. My father was never one to put much importance on social standing, either. He even let me attend Sunday school on my own since it was close enough to home. That would explain it. I guess your dad's kind of like mine. So what exactly would you like me to do? You said you weren't sure what he was thinking. No, I'm not sure why, but Alan's been doing everything he can to avoid me ever since we met up again here. He just gives me the cold shoulder whenever I try to speak to him, too. That's not good. Any idea why he might Any idea why he might be acting like this? Not at all, which is why I'm so worried. I haven't done anything that could have offended him the first times we've talked, and it's not like we've had some kind of grudge. We get along so well. Oh, okay, why is he avoiding me? Fencing club. We'll just go ask him about some stuff. Try to talk to him. Okay, alright. Excuse me, I'm looking for a guy named Alan. He's supposed to be a member of this club, but is he off today or something? Not with my permission, at least. He didn't even mention he'd be out today. Oh? In other words, he's skipping practice. Got a feeling I know where he is, though. I see. We're exactly where you're thinking. I'd check the field if I were you. Rather not dig stuff up. Alan and Patrick faced off last month. Patrick, being the slimy little scumbag he is, made a show out of holding back, then still beat Alan down. It was humiliating. Crushed all of Alan's confidence. You go talk to him. Okay, we're gonna go talk to him. Alright, buddy. You're that guy from class 7, right? Do you have some business with me or something? No, nothing like that. I saw you training out here and was pretty impressed, that's all. That said, you seem a little hesitant and it's getting in the way of your form. What makes you think you can just show up and criticize me? Is it just because you're a noble? Yeah, that's right, I've heard about you. Should a high and mighty noble like you ever talk to a lowly commoner like me, or do you get a pass when it's condescension? Condescension? That stuff has never really bothered me. It seems like this guy's a noble-shaped chip on his shoulder. Putting our baggage aside for now, you came here to train, didn't you? How about you join me for a while? Me? Train with you? That's a chance to practice in a way you wouldn't normally. I'm sure you'd find it beneficial. What do you say? Well, I don't know what you're planning, but if it'll make me stronger, then I'm on board. Once they notice some big fancy noble who took his time out of his busy day to ask, okay. You guys use this thing in class 7, right? Are we seriously gonna fight it? Looks like a little intimidating, but it makes for great training, I promise. I'll take point for now, so feel free to attack as often as you like. Right.
Bring it on!
Alan does the finishing blow. Alan is conscious at the battle's end. Shoot, I should have saved.
Here we go!
Okay. I don't know how much health it has. Oh, okay, okay. He has his own.
Here we go! Go! Alright, let's do this! Go! There! Yep. Go!
Okay.
Yep. My turn. Here we go.
800.
Here we go. There. Here we go. Here we go. My turn. My turn.
Oh, for the love of God. Did we win? You bet we did. Not surprising after that last attack of yours. That was a sight to behold. Thanks. I feel like I've got my confidence back now, at least a little bit. It's like, Alan, I set you up so perfectly. Good to hear. What's the matter? Oh, I feel kind of bad about all the flack I gave you earlier, that's all. You know, all the high and mighty stuff. It's embarrassing. I have a friend, she's a noble, and I'm embarrassed. She just said that, okay, I like her, whatever. I'll give you the details in person. Urgent matter now. There's no need to rush or even come along at all if you can't make it. Your other responsibilities take precedent. If you do have the time over, I'd appreciate your presence. Hold on, what's he supposed to be turning to his unit today? Oh well, I'm sure I'll find out whenever I make it to the faculty lounge. Okay, to the faculty lounge. Which is in the main building? Southeast. East. Southeast. There we go. Alright. What's up, brother? Hello, sure, sir. Have you finished assisting the student council? We've done most of the tasks. I didn't get any shit out of them. Maybe I should be telling you because you got a little too drunk. Gotta do some swimming lessons. Why are we here again? Okay. We'll compete with Magius. Make it swim even more. Okay. I get it. We're going swimming. Alright. Okay, there we go. Back to the schoolhouse. Okay, who am I taking with me this time? Oh, I can't have Laura and Fee. All right. I feel a strange sensation, sort of like when we were in the ancient quarry in the Nord Highlands. I suspect the higher elements may be active here. So the same phenomenon that occurred in Nord is happening here. Interesting. Well, let's be extra careful here, okay? I'm betting the monsters will be even stronger than what we've dealt with on previous floors, too. Stay on your guard, everyone. Understood. Okay, everyone's got their stuff.
Please be careful,
Okay, that's what I was just trying to make sure I get here. To grind a little bit. And I've already done the story up to a certain point. See if... Oh. Full crit, full evasion. Oh. Oh shit. Alright. I gotta sign off. I'll be probably back on later. Dogs are stressing me out.